Awesome. All righty. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for being here. It is the 17th of February, and time is flying. I don't know about you guys, but it just feels like it keeps going faster. We have some awesome announcements for today, and it's going to be a quick one. We're going to go rapid fire today. I want to toss things over to Angie to get us started. Angie?
All right, thank you, Dale. So as you guys know, we had launched the Valentine's Day kit, which was a huge success. People seem to love to take the nutritional supplements and have Arrow available. So what we've decided to do is to come out with what we're calling our epigenetic kit. And it went live yesterday, but this is going to be, you purchase the trifecta. So you're going to purchase one link, one Optimum, and one genomics, plus purchase an Arrow, and you're going to get a genomics for free. So it will be in the back office. This is a great kit, $200. It's actually a $60 savings. So it's more than just the $50 savings of genomics. It's a $60 savings, $200, 200 PV. You get all of the nutritional supplements that you can try for 1 month. So this is a great pack, especially if you're just buying products for yourself. I still recommend the Arrow launch kit if you have 2 people taking the products in your household, but if you just have 1 person taking the products in your household, this is a great pack to be able to get all the products and then get a free genomics. So be sure to check out your back office. It will be available on purchases, so enrollments, and then also reorders and auto ships. So if this is a pack that you're interested in, get your auto ship set up on it. And this is not one that's going away. So this will be one of our regular packs. Again, 1 genomics, 1 link, 1 Optimend, 1 Arrow, get a free genomics. So great pack. Again, it will be called the epigenetic kit. Right now it's at the bottom of the shopping cart, but I'll get it moved up to the top so that it'll be easy to find in your back office. So that's our first announcement. The next announcement is
Angie, I think Rita has a question. She's raising her hand.
Oh, yeah.
Is that open to customers as well?
It's not open to customers. So,
okay.
What we do is there's no points on the kit. So basically you get to use your points immediately, and that's how you get the free genomics. So anytime we put packs together that we're using the points immediately, then it's not open to preferred customers. So if there's a pack that is just a discount that we do offer points on, then those would be available to preferred customers. But what we try to do is we try to put kits together where you use your points immediately instead of having to wait till the next month to use your point. So that's where the free genomics comes from. But it is a great kit. And what was I going to say on that as well? Oh, with that, you still, even though you're using your points immediately, even because you're ordering on a consistent basis, you'll still keep your percentage points. So for most of you that you know, with the loyalty rewards points, when you order for 3 months consecutively, you move up to 25% loyalty reward points. When you purchase for another 6 months consecutively, you move up to 30% loyalty rewards points. So these packs are essentially 30% loyalty reward points that you're using. But then you will keep your percentages from purchasing these packs, because it's going to show that you're consecutively purchasing packs. So that is our first announcement. Any other questions on that?
Thank you, Angie.
You're welcome, Rita. Okay, next announcement. So with Arrow, we had announced that it was going to be shipping at the end of this week. Due to the weather, we've had some delays in getting some of the components in for the product. So we're planning on shipping on Monday of next week. We're expecting the last components to come in on Thursday. We'll be producing the product on Thursday. It's shipping to our warehouse on Friday. So we'll be shipping Monday, and then we'll also be fulfilling some of the orders on Tuesday. So we've had a lot of requests come in, and a lot of orders pre-orders come in for Arrow. So we'll be shipping those out Monday and Tuesday. If your order doesn't go out on Monday, it's because we've had so many orders of Arrow that we'll be shipping them Tuesday. So we're really excited to be getting out to the market. It's a phenomenal product. We've had a lot of people that have had some great success using Arrow. And it's just fantastic to drink. So I love the flavor, especially of the US product. So this is going to be a great coffee substitute because you'll be able to get your energy. It's going to be great for weight loss as well. So make sure if you haven't pre-ordered your Arrow to get your order in now, and you can use that new epigenetic kit to get your order in. So those were my announcements for today. Dale, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Perfect. Thanks, Angie. All right, Arrow. I am excited to try this. I know every single one of us is, but I get giddy with this stuff, the tech, the science. I'm a big Discovery Channel geek, but even beyond that, I'm really invested in my own personal health. So I really try and look for stuff that's going to help me out to make sure that I'm strong and able to work hard, provide for my family. All right, let's jump to our next bit of announcements. I've got our new call schedule. I posted it a couple times to various groups on our direct contact apps. It's an awesome graphic. I love what our graphic design people are doing. If you hop onto Telegram or WhatsApp, whichever one you use, I posted it to both. And I'll forward it again this morning once I have some time to look at my notes, once I've switched back and forth between some other speakers here. But it's very simplified. We have our testimonial. I actually printed it off and I put it up on my vision board up here to make sure that I'm always aware of what's going on. It looks like every single Tuesday of the month, the first 4 of the month, we always have the same setup of events. So the first Tuesday of the month, we have our testimonial. We have our newcomers welcome the second Tuesday. We have our business opportunity on the third Tuesday and our medical forum on the fourth. Okay, so that's the proceeding of events. We still have our active schools. That's on the third Saturday. That doesn't change. But we wanted to make sure that with this schedule change that we enabled you and your teams to really focus in on your work. We don't want the meetings to continue to kind of be this overhanging thing that you always have to try and, okay, I have to block this out. I was going to meet with this guy. I was going to talk to this friend of mine, but we have this meeting. We are putting it in your hands to make sure that you can do the best work that you can while still giving you some of the best speakers, some of the best information in the field of epigenetic science. I love this stuff. ACTIVZ is, okay, I'm going to start raving. I'll shut up, I promise. Let me back up to my notes, make sure we stay on track. Okay, speaking of medical forum, we have Dr. Rish Patel coming up in the next month. That's a big deal. This guy is super smart. If you have questions or if you know that your teams would like to submit their own questions, you can do that by sending their questions to medicalforum@activz.com. I'll type that in, unless Angie, if you can type that email address into the chat so you guys can see that and copy it down. These are fantastic opportunities to pick the brains of the people that are a part of not just our advisory board here at ACTIVZ, but also those that really are ingrained in the science, in the techniques, in everything that we do here at ACTIVZ. It's a fantastic opportunity to pick some smart brains. That's the simplest way I can put it. So make sure your teams are aware of that. That's going to be going, again, that's the 4th Tuesday of next month that we have Rish Patel helping us out. All right, Angie, anyone else that's a part of the kind of the directory group for this call? If you have any other comments, that's all that I have. Thank you, Paige Gimbel. She says, at Dale, we need raving fans. Yes, I try to keep my raving and my rabid foam at the mouth to a minimum, but yeah, we'll work on that.
We have a few more updates that Stu's going to give. So
perfect. Thank you, Stu.
Well, in regards to those calls, Dale, now that we have it once a week, for those who attended yesterday's call, David Brown, our lovely CEO, gave a wonderful presentation, which I think a lot of people on the call have not heard before, how the company got started, but he went more into detail. If you guys notice, I mean, there were some things in there that I've kind of heard about, but I wasn't sure. But hearing it from David and how it came to be just added more confidence in his ability, Ryan's, Angie, the team, the company, the distributors that have joined so far, in making what ACTIVZ is today, making it a great company. So going forward, because we only have it once a week, there'll be presentations given by many people that will add useful insights to help you grow your business. So we encourage each and every one of you to not only attend the meeting, but also challenge your teams, those newcomers, even those that's kind of been stuck on a certain rank or just about to hit the next rank. Get those people in, and the more people we can get in. I know Dale and Angie and Ryan on this call, they love doing giveaways. So just like how David made a great presentation, might be a great giveaway, I don't know, but we just want to have people join the call, because the information that is relayed on it is definitely something worth sharing to those around you. Back to you, Dale.
Thank you, Stu. And actually, Angie did mention that she wanted to share one more thing. Angie?
Yeah, so Stu brought up the calls, and I just wanted to give you guys an update as to some of the calls that have been happening. So we have a few people in Colombia that are actually working, and last night we had a call with over 200 people in Colombia. We're not even open in Colombia. These are people that are building out these countries through our Global Connect program. So they're shipping product through our My Global Connect, and they're bringing product into market, and now they're getting on these calls and they're building their business. They had over 200 people, and we really want to build our call to exceed that number. It's amazing that these people, that you have to imagine the hurdles that they have to go through of ordering product in Utah, having the product shipped to Florida, and then having the product shipped from Florida to Colombia or to Bolivia or to Ecuador. And they're working on this, and they're building their businesses with all of these hurdles, and they're having great successes. There's one guy in Colombia that has gone all the way to A10 in, I believe it was like 3 months. So if you can imagine what someone can do with those hurdles and the growth that they can have in these countries that we're not even open in, we would really love to grow these calls. So if you guys have suggestions as to how we can get more participation on the calls, we, like Stu said, we wanted to simplify the call schedule, so it's every Tuesday. I know I saw a couple of people jump on Monday, so I just wanted to make sure that everyone is aware that we do have calls every Tuesday night, 6 a.m. Pacific, 7 Mountain, 8 Central, 9 Eastern. Be sure to get your teams on there. A great way to get them plugged in is to have them join our Telegram channel. So if they jump onto Telegram, our ACTIVZ USA Telegram channel is public, so you can search for ACTIVZ. We'll also get the link for the Telegram channel, and we will post it into the chat here. But make sure that they get plugged into the Telegram, because we're going to be sending out updates for the calls, updates on promotions. It's a great way for them to get company information. We've also, one more quick update. We added a quick link to HyperWallet into your back office, so that you can easily access your HyperWallet. We've talked about this. We talked about this a long time ago, but everyone in the US is being paid through HyperWallet now. There's no other ways that we offer commission payments. It's only through HyperWallet. HyperWallet does allow you to select different ways to get your money. So you can transfer it to your bank. You can select a check. You can do a wire transfer. You can transfer it to PayPal. So they have multiple ways that you can transfer your money out of HyperWallet, but we will be sending all of the commission payments to HyperWallet. So just so you guys are aware of that. But let's grow these calls. And I mean, I want to see these calls get to 50 and then 100 and then to 200. And if people can do it in countries that we haven't even opened in, then we can do it here in the US. The US, especially the US English, is really an untouched market. It's a great opportunity to grow your business because we really haven't touched that section of the market. I know there are some people in Mexico that speak English that are actually coming, and they're going to start working their businesses in the US. So make sure you work with your teams, get them connected to corporate. These update calls are great for them to learn about information. Usually at the end, we have an inspiring talk, which Mumford is going to give us today. But let's get people on these calls. We want to do some more giveaways. We're gonna do giveaways when we have 20 people on the call. We're only 18 today, so let's make sure to grow our attendance and just make sure people get plugged in so that we can help you guys grow your business. So that is everything that I wanted to talk about. And Mumford, I'm going to turn it over to you for the close.
Thank you so much, guys. So when you get the finance guy to share some items, of course, he's going to share some statistics because that's what I live in. So, so if these come at you too fast, I'm sorry for a bunch of numbers, but I love statistics and what they mean and how they motivate me. So one thing, there is a direct selling association that does reviews and questionnaires to people in the United States about their opinions on direct selling. So here are a few facts. 77% of Americans are interested in some sort of side gig, earning entrepreneurial activity. 91% of Gen Zers and 88% of millennials. So the idea is 8 out of 10 people in the United States would be interested in earning a little bit of money on the side. 90% of young people would be interested in earning some money on the side. And if we can compare what that takes, what really motivates them once they're excited about the business, once they're excited about joining, then 65% of people are really interested in the product alone. They love product stories, product testimonials, all of those items. That's what drives them. 60% say, hey, what really drives me is lifestyle focus. If you talk about, what my lifestyle will be like when I make it to A6, when I make it to A8, when I make it to A15, right? They are focused on lifestyle. So talking about the ACTIVZ Car Club, talking about what, the type of vacations you're going on and what your lifestyle is really like. That's what motivates them. That's why they stay in the business and keep driving. And then there's a subset of people, and it's not as big, but there's a subset of 30% of those people that join that are just really driven by, promotion, an opportunity to grow their career, to say that they've made this rank, that they are achieving this, that this is their path. So as you're thinking about ways that you can work with your team, I think the first thing you could say is that, hey, 80 to 90% of the people that you talk to on a daily basis, they're genuinely interested in a chance to earn money, right? They want an opportunity. We need to find a way to connect with them. So maybe one of the ways to connect with them is the product, the testimonials, the amazing stories that are happening, the amazing technology benefits that comes with ACTIVZ products. Maybe the way to connect with them is through lifestyle, through what's happening to you, what your opportunities are, the fact that, you get to go on these adventures, you get to have this connection with your team, what your life is like when you make that. And maybe the opportunity is prestige, career driven, what you've accomplished with your team and connecting. So find a way to connect with that 80 or 90%, and it might be different for each of them. So see what works for them. Okay, I want to talk about outliers. So Malcolm Gladwell wrote a book several years ago about outliers, right? And the concept is, if you want to do what average people do, you do what average people do. You follow the average. If you want to do what extraordinary people do, you have to do extraordinary things and do something different. So I want to talk about averages and extraordinary really fast, okay? So I took a look at everybody that's earning $500 a month or more. So think A3, A4, and higher. So these are not extraordinary ranks, right? These are not the A15s and A16s of the world. These are your building ranks that are earning an average check of $500 a month and growing. So the average person outside of their first 45 days, most enrollments happen in their first 45 to 90 days. That's when you're talking to grandma and your friends and what's going on, right? So what happens outside of that? In their first 12 months, the average person enrolls 2 people each month. Now that's not like they enrolled a whole bunch and I averaged it out over the months. I really looked at the stats of what they did month 3, month 7, month 9. On average, they enrolled 2 people each and every month. And so you think, okay, if you want to do the average thing, then that means you want to enroll 2 people each and every month to grow there in your first 12 months. That's kind of the average. Well, if you want to do extraordinary things and you want to grow to A15 and A16, then you probably have to do something different. And you probably have to help get the people underneath you to do the same things that you're doing to grow your team, to be extraordinary. So I want the people on this call to not be average. I want the people on this call to be the extraordinary outliers. And you're already doing those things. You're showing up on the meetings. You're doing the work. You're doing all that prep that the average person isn't doing. So you can be an extraordinary distributor. Okay, last, I want you to think about some rank requirements. So one way that I look at the compensation plan is what it takes to get the 4 people, because 4 legs is the magic number to grow, the 4 people underneath you. And there's a few ranks that have really fun numbers that just work out perfectly. And I think this helps. So if you want to get to that $500 level, that A3, A4 level right at the beginning, and you want a new person to get that, then you tell them you need 4 A1s underneath you. Then you want to go out and get 4 people to get to A1, and you will rank advanced there. If you want to get to that next level to kind of double that income, then you get 4 A2s. You get 4 A2s underneath you, and you're going to get there. If you want to get to the global bonus pool and be an A6, your goal should be 4 A3s. I like those numbers because they're half of your own rank. If you want to get to A6, then you need 4 people that are A3s. You need 4 people that are half of your growth, half of that rank, and being excited about that, and you'll be an A6. Okay, what do you have to do to be an A8? Well, magic sauce, A4s. Okay, you need 4 A4s, and that you're going to be there. So as you're thinking about this, look through your teams at who those 4 people are going to be that are going to be your 4 A1s, your 4 A2s, your 4 A3s, your 4 A4s. And then talk to them about those same numbers and get them to find out who are their 4 A1s and 4 A2s, right? Because extraordinary distributors do extraordinary things. So I am so excited to hear some extraordinary stories to get these outliers growing in the US market and from this call. Remember that the stats show that 80 to 90% of the people you want to talk to want to make money on the side. They want to have a gig-based income. So find a way to connect with them and believe that they want it because they do. That's what all the surveys are saying. So I am so thankful for ACTIVZ. I just wanted to close with a quick product testimonial from my mother-in-law. So my mother-in-law got up in the middle of the night. She was waking up. It's the middle of the night. She was like, I can't fall back asleep. So what am I going to do? So she went into her office to start working. She went to sit down and it was the middle of the night. It was dark and she missed her chair. She just hit the edge of it and the chair shot out from behind her and she slammed onto the ground. Well, she instantly knew as she's laying on the ground in the middle of the night that her back went out, right? And she was not going to be able to do anything. She knew she was going to be laid up for days. She didn't know what to do. She crawls back to her room and decides, I'm going to take 3 Optimend. I'm going to lay down. I'm going to fall asleep. The next morning, she wakes up, she takes her Optimend, and she realizes, I'm walking around. I got up. I got out of bed. That's never happened before. when I've hurt my back, I'm normally laid up for days. What's going on? So she starts trying to figure out what's different. What did I do different than every other time? Well, I took those 3 Optimen right before I fell asleep. I started taking Optimen. She calls me up and she's like, Ryan, your magic pills. I need more magic pills. Next time I hurt my back, there is no way this is going to go on. And I said, hey, the difference is you're taking it each and every day. You have that systemic inflammation down, so that when that injury happens, when that outlier happens, you're able to address it. Your body's able to treat it instead of going completely out of whack. And I am thankful for Optimen because it's helped people in my own family. So go out, use our products. People want to be a part of this, and I am so thankful for ACTIVZ and the changes it's made in my life and in my family's. So thank you, and go out and be that extraordinary distributor I know you can be.
Excellent. Thank you, Ryan. That's it for today. Yes, show them some love. That was fantastic. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. If you have suggestions, if you have anything that you'd like to discuss, you can reach out to any one of us as part of ACTIVZ corporate team. Now, we love you. We want to make sure that you guys are as successful as you want to be. We want to empower you guys. Go forth and conquer. Thanks so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great